Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of the Ironman Progress Series. Or really, I should say the final episode, but don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. By the end of this episode, I will be maxed on this account. After that happens, I'm going to turn this into more of a completionist series. Well, before we max, we need to get 11 smithing levels and 1 prayer level, which sounds pretty daunting, but I actually have it all banked, so it won't take too long. Now, I know I could fly through this gold ore if I use the blast furnace, but I'm actually going to be using the furnace and prifdiness, and that's because I need to find something AFK to do in my UIM. I'm currently working on something that requires full attention, so unfortunately blast furnace on this account would be a little too distracting. And I want to go ahead and say a quick thank you to everyone who watches these videos. I'm constantly blown away by the support I receive. I really don't feel like I deserve it. I know my videos are not that heavily edited, but I plan on changing that. Y'all really do deserve more production value. And we have our first smithing level coming in. Honestly, this method isn't that bad. It's going a lot quicker than I thought it would. And after I use up all this gold ore, I should be ready to step into the blast furnace. And there's level 89 smithing. And just a few days later, we're back with our next level. And there's level 90. Wow, there's actually a lot of cool stuff at that level. And this is going to be the last level that we get at the furnace. We are just about out of gold bars. I've actually been fully reclined on my UIM for a few days, so it's a good time to switch to something more active. And of course, a side benefit to doing anything in prifdiness is the chance at catching a crystal impling. Never lucky. Well, I thought I wasn't going to get another level at the furnace, but this is a good time to remind everybody that I actually got to stop taking math classes in 10th grade and was a music major, so oops. Level 91 smithing. And I figured while I still needed smithing XP, I would make cannonballs so it wouldn't technically be a waste. I don't know, doesn't make much sense I know, but I am going to be going for the Champion's Cape eventually. Also, while I need smithing XP, I'm going to be going for these Volcano combat achievements. There's only 4 and they're pretty easy. I just did them on my UIM. I don't know if that video is going to be posted by the time this comes up. I am going to be doing it in a mass, so I'm not going to actually bank that much smithing XP, but I figure every little bit, while it's not technically a waste, would be nice. And that didn't take too long at all. There is Perfect Volcano. And boy are the drops underwhelming in the mass world. There's the Spurned Hero, which I think is the achievement for being MVP. I knew I could do it because I did it with a rune pick on my UIM with a lower mining level. Very juicy drop though, 3 runite bars. And this should be Volcano Veteran for 25 KC. Sorry, I wasn't sure I'd actually get kill credit for that. It can be a bit spotty. It's pretty easy to miss getting kill credit if you just don't mine enough at the beginning. Well, we definitely didn't get enough ores to really make a big difference, but we are here at the blast furnace, and we are going to turn a bunch of mithril and adamant into bars. And I'm not actually going to go to 99 at the blast furnace, but instead I'm going to go to Giants Foundry after this. I've been using the calculator on OSRS portal, and I actually don't need that much, so I should pretty easily bank 99 if I'm going to go the rest of the way through Giants Foundry, which I plan on doing. It has certainly been a long time since I've done the Giants Foundry on this account. I've only done 97 swords, which was enough to get me the gloves and the double ammo mold. I'm definitely going to have enough points to green log in this, but let's see. Hopefully I have all of the molds. I'm not sure if I actually unlocked them all. Okay, so I've actually done a couple swords, and I want to take all of my gold out of the bank, turn it into platinum so I can track how much I earn from this. I don't think it's going to be too much, a couple million maybe. But I'm really interested to see, especially because this actually loses money on UIM. And there's our first smithing level at Giants Foundry, level 92 smithing. We are officially halfway there. And I have to say, this is pretty nice. I've been managing 500k XP a day pretty easily while not neglecting my UIM. So these levels really should fly by. And there's level 93 smithing. And we're actually getting pretty close to being able to knock off a couple collection log spots, but I think I'm going to save up my points. Okay, I can't resist, I want a collection log slot. There is the Colossal Blade, which I don't think I'm going to sell back because, man, it just looks so cool. I'm a big Berserk fan. I think I've mentioned it before. I love big swords. Okay, we have enough points to buy a couple more collection log slots. There's the smithing catalyst, which is completely useless to me, and the ore pack, which is mostly useless to me. Anyway, that is Giants Foundry green logged. And there's no recording of me getting the smith's outfit because I had a brain fart and I did it in mobile. And there's level 95 smithing. Only 4 more levels to go. 96 smithing. I am so close I can feel it. Man, I'm really glad I waited to do this until after Giants Foundry came out. This is so easy. And 97 smithing. And Mudkip would say that this is the hardest level because it has the most experience and is not 99. But there's level 98 smithing, which gives us 2275 total. Honestly, this is kind of surreal. I'm just 2 levels away from max. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Prayer is going to take like a day and a half. It's going to be so quick. And this is my last sword that I'm going to make on this account. It's going to be a while before I'm ready to come back on my UIM because, like I mentioned, I'm pretty sure it's actually a money sink on UIM, but it actually makes a good bit of money in iron. But there we go, level 99 smithing. Oh man, I never thought I'd get that done. I don't think I'm going to buy the smithing cape. I don't really know what the point of that would be. Maybe for completionist, but I do have a good chunk of foundry reputation. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to buy Kovacs grog, which hopefully, nope, of course it doesn't stack. And I'm actually going to go ahead and drop these over to my main because they are worth quite a bit of money, so sorry if I tank the Kovacs grog market, but it's going to be a couple mil on my main, which, not bad, not a bad payday. And there's our 148 Kovacs grog, which I'm not going to need on this account, obviously, because I have 99 smithing, but it's going to be about 8 mil to my main. Well, I guess it's time to go ahead and knock out Prayer. I have most of the level to go. I did save this for 99, but I definitely have it banked. I have over 600k with Varlamore Prayer, and I have enough ensouled heads. Ooh, although I should really save those abyssal heads because reanimating those is a master clue step, so I don't think I'm going to touch those. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I got 13 million coins from Giants Foundry. Man, this is absolutely surreal. I started playing this account seriously in 2019, and in all that time, I kind of never thought about maxing. I was just having fun and doing whatever seemed appealing to me at the time, so there's been a lot of inefficiency. But that's truly what I love about RuneScape. You really can do whatever you want to do. I do have to say, it was really important to me that I get max when max was still 2277 total. I'm sure I'll have to do sailing to get my max cape back, but that's a problem for a year down the road. Oh man, it's time. Thank you so much to everybody who came out. And I'm actually going to have my daughter do the last click, so let me get the mouse into position, and whenever you're ready,
Hi,
go ahead and click.
Level up completed.
There you go. Thank you, you did it.
Yay!
I'm maxed. Okay. Wow. I've been looking forward to this for so long now. It does not feel real. I want to thank everybody who came out. And I want to say that if somebody as inefficient as me can max, then you can definitely max. Alright, well, I guess now it's time to go to Sweaty Nerd Island. Let's get my cape. I think I have everything I need. I will see you over there. Hey, Goldine's here. Big shout out to Goldine and everybody else in the hardcore clan chat. Really couldn't have done it without you guys. You guys are the best. Alright, let's spin that 2 mil. Money well spent for sure. Yes, pay the man. Oh my god, it's beautiful. That is incredible. Obviously, we have to do the emote. Oh man, it's been so long. I've been playing this account for the better part of 6 years. I'll check my time played in a minute, but man, I love it so much. And like I said, the focus of this account is going to change a bit, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm actually way more excited to play the account than I have been in probably years. Yeah, let's go ahead and check that playtime. 393 days, 15 hours. I do not know what that translates to. Alright, I've actually decided to make a Ceradomin Max cape because I think that's the coolest of the god capes. And I'm going to wear this quite a lot. I don't know if I'm going to make an Ava's cape quite yet because I have a bow of fruit in it, so I don't really know if I need that. But man, yeah, that looks so sick. Oh my god, that's clean. I've been reflecting on the history of this account, and while I am sad I didn't cross the finish line as a red helm, I still am happy that I crossed it. While I am okay with the idea of remaking, I don't really have time for it, so if I ever get bored with this account or with my UIM, which really isn't likely, you might see a remake from me, but until then, look forward to more high-level Iron content. I really am proud of what I accomplished before I died. As you can see, I wasn't afraid of PVM. I mean, not to brag or anything, but I did 3,000 Cave Kraken. But no, I was rank 449 when I died, and one of my goals was to be one of the first 500 hardcore Ironmen to max, which, honestly, I need to check the high scores. I don't even know if I would have if I hadn't died, because I was so slow to max. I died about 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half. But I'm super proud of doing stuff like doing Mage Arena 2, finishing up the Wilderness Elite Diary, and doing bosses like Cerberus, Bandos, and the Hydra. To be honest, the thing I fell in love with was the Ironman game mode, and the Red Helm was really just a cherry on top. A little bit of extra prestige to my accomplishments, and a little bit of excitement when I was out in the wildy. You can consider this the end of the episode functionally, but I am going to be opening an absolute ton of caskets. So if you want to witness the beginning of the collection log iron, stay tuned. And as promised, we have an absolute ton of clues to go through. Let's take a look at the totals. Yeah, obviously 652 easies is the big one, but I'm really looking forward to opening those hards. I am missing the music track from fighting the Mimic, so hopefully we get one of those. I mean, surely in 39 elites, and we're definitely going to get some masters. And we're going to go ahead and get started with the beginners. Let's take a look at the log. We've done 147 with some pretty decent luck. We're missing one of the Rune Scimitar kits and a couple other things, so hopefully we knock out a couple slots. Oh, well, there's a Scimitar kit. It's not the one we need, but we should still pick that up anyway. Always love to see a shoulder parrot. Okay, maybe I have too much stuff on the ground. Ooh, a sandwich that he had. Unfortunately, none of that is new. Well, that's kind of to be expected, but I was hoping for at least one collection log from that. Oh well. And on to the easy caskets. This is going to take quite a while. Let's go ahead and make sure I don't have any master clues, and we are good. Taking a look at the log. I've done 149. I've gotten pretty lucky. I do have a ham joint, but it would be sick to knock out some of the rares, like Cape of Skulls, stuff like that. And obviously I'll be happy if I can get a master from this. Ooh, and a collection log off the bat. Take that, beginner clues. Black Cane. Ooh, robe legs. Gothic's robe legs. Very nice. Oh, if it weren't for the collection log pop-up, I wouldn't have even known I got that. Black plate skirt G. Ancient road top. Ooh, spooky. That's collection log 666. And a duplicate Bob shirt. Man, I love easy clues. Steel kite shield T. That looks kind of cool, actually. I like the silver on white. Iron plate legs T. Once again, I almost didn't notice that. Bronze kite shield G. And another one that I almost didn't notice. Black plate legs T. Bronze plate skirt G. Oh my. Okay. Let's pick that up really quickly. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Well, that's definitely an item I wanted to get. Oh man. Yes, that looks so sick. Alright, that was about the only thing that could have made me take off my max cape right now. Now that's a nice clue. Bob shirt and a scroll book. Ooh, red beret and a bronze kite shield tee. Heraldic black plate body. Okay, studded body G. Ooh, that's a double clue again. Pantaloons and black plate legs G. Oh, an imp mask. I did not realize that was an easy clue item. I don't know why, I thought that was from a medium. Always love to get a piece of elegant. Red elegant blouse. There we go. There's our second ham joint. Very nice. That has like a niche use in Theater of Blood, doesn't it? Like for, is it speedruns or challenge mode? I've got no idea. You can tell I don't do raids. Oh, apparently that was a new item. Iron Kite Shield G. And there's our first master clue. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it right now or if I'm just gonna stack it. Yeah, it's really, I don't know. It's wildy. I might go ahead and do it. Kind of an annoying step though. Okay, so unfortunately this is where the master's gonna end for now, but there is a chance I'll be able to complete it because flared trousers, I believe, are a easy clue item. So fingers crossed we get that. Okay, the masters are gonna pour in now, aren't they? Okay, I was able to finish that casket, and I'm just gonna pile them up in my bank, and hopefully have a couple to open at the end. Okay, ham joint number 3, welcome. Okay, bronze plate body G, that looks so good. I love the bronze G set. And speaking of, we get the bronze plate legs G. was wondering if I'd get that rainbow. Okay, Black Helm H1 and another Master Clue. I guess we got a bank now. Or not. I don't have a Zambi full helm, but once again there's a chance I might be able to finish that. I think I should stack the might be able to do clues somewhere special. Right off the bat, we get some bronze plate legs tee. And some Bandos robe legs. Another Master Clue. We'll see if we can do this one. One of my goals over the next month or two is going to be to try to fill as many Master Stash units as I can. Okay, Ceradome and Robe Top. Always love to get some vestment pieces. Okay, we get a beanie on Easy Clue 306. We're getting pretty close to 700 collection log slots as well. That's pretty exciting. Black Kite Shield tee. Oh, Bob's blue shirt. Okay. I don't know why I thought we already had that one. I guess we had like the white shirt or something. Ooh, another mask. Goblin mask. That looks horrific. Oh wow, I didn't know I had any god pages left to get. There is Sarah page 1. Ooh, that actually Greenlog's shared collection log rewards. Or shared treasure trails. Nice, and it took us about 1067. Why not? Another Master Clue break. Okay, Steel Full Helm G, which is one slot away from being our 700th item. Alright, I have to admit, I'm really curious to see what our 700th collection log item is going to be. Blue Skirt G, very nice. And a very nice, clean 700 collection log slots. That is hard to believe. I think I should post a screenshot of the beginning. I forgot to actually take a look. Steel Plate Legs G. I absolutely love easy clues. Studded Chaps T. I never would have noticed those new item if it weren't for the pop-up. I have no idea what's trimmed about these. Okay, I thought we got another Cape of Skulls, but we got a team cape. Dude, that's so cool. Okay, Black Kite Shield G. I thought that was another bronze one. Another Bob shirt. It's still crazy how many collection logs we've gotten from this, and we're still getting new ones. Oh my god, yes. Flared trousers. Yes, okay, we can now take a crack at that master clue. Unfortunately, it's in the wildy, so I'm gonna have to put all this stuff in my POH. Ooh, very nice. Green elegant blouse. That's our second piece of elegant in this little opening. Okay, blue elegant legs, number 3. And a Bob's purple shirt, alright. Oh my god, golden chef's hat. Is that as rare as gilded? That's awesome, dude. Yes. Oh, and another one I almost didn't notice. Bronze plate body G. Or T, rather. Okay, Highwayman mask. I think I just got this on my UIM. Oh, okay, that caught me off guard. I forgot about the giant spade at 500 clues. That's kind of what I was going for when I did pickpocketing. Nice. I love it. Too bad it's not useful as like an actual spade. Ooh, a double collection log slot. Wooden shield G, which kind of looks sick, and iron kite shield T. Oh, it's been a while since we've gotten a master clue, but let's see if we can do it. Oh, okay, well, that's getting kind of old. Black plate skirt tee. Alright, over halfway done with the easy clues. This is the biggest clue opening I've ever done. Ooh, ouch. Cape of Skulls dupe. Would be cool if that was another team cape. I've officially lost count of how many master clues I've gotten. We can do a good chunk of them. There's a couple of stash units I'm missing though. Heraldic Black Shield. It's, somewhere down there. Alright, time for a master clue break. Black Beret. I could have sworn I already had that. Steel Kite Shield G. It's kind of crazy that I'm still getting clog slots. Ooh, more elegant. Green elegant legs. Ooh, trimmed power Amy. I kind of thought I already had that. I guess that's the thing about playing 2 accounts. Armadillo robe legs. Okay, it's been a while since our last item. Alright, home stretch, less than 100 to go. This opening's been pretty crazy though. It has been a while since I've gotten a master clue though. Another piece of elegant, green elegant skirt. Crazy to get a double chest this deep into it. I actually almost wasn't expecting to get a new item. Wizard robe tee. That's our 729th collection log slot. That's kind of crazy. Ooh, a bob staff. It's kind of cool that that's worth 100k. Okay, another pair of flared trousers. I guess I'll make the stash unit, and that way if I get PK'd, I have a backup. Iron plate legs G. I'm kind of tempted to spam open the last 16, but I don't want to make a huge pile that I have to sort through if I get anything. Alright, final 16 easy clues. I apologize if this has been tedious. I'm going to put a timestamp at the beginning to bring people to about this point, just in case it's kind of annoying to watch this. I have no idea what editing this is going to be like. Hopefully I can make something entertaining out of this. Alright, I feel like we're kind of unlucky in the Masters now. It's been like over 100 since we got one. Oh well, that was all of our easy clues. Let's go ahead and take another look at the log. We finished up on 801, which is comical. And we still have quite a few items to get. So I don't know if I'm going to go back to Varlamore thieving or what I'm going to do. But that's not for a long time, because I already have 99 thieving and Rocky. And that brings our collection log total to 731. Alright, I'm very excited to open these medium clues. 59, that's a pretty good shot of getting Rangers. I have 2 pairs of Holy Sandals and a pair of Wizard Boots. Spike Manacles are cool too, I guess. Nothing else I really need. We've done 231 mediums, so let's go ahead and get into it. Armadillo Miter. Oh, a Crier Bell. I think I have the Crier coat. I wonder if this is one of the items that changes one of your emotes. I'd guess like Beckon or Wave. Ooh, a black unicorn mask. Arceus banner. Addy full helm tee. Followed by Addy plate legs tee. Green headband. There we go. I was wondering when I'd get another master clue. Is this one at least completable? Probably. Well, that's frustrating. I think I'm going to hold on to this clue, or I'm going to pick one of the clues to hold on to. Eventually, I am going to go back to Moon's Apparel and try to green log it, so I'll have this stash build eventually. Oh my god, another pair of holy sandals. Okay, what is that, like number 3? Well, it's not Rangers, but I'll take it. New collection log slot, green D-hide chaps tee. And sorry if you can hear the bird sounds. I like to leave my windows open for my cats. Alright, last 10. Oops, didn't notice that master. Was wondering if I'd get a master from those. Alright, this is my second master clue step where I need the Zamorak full helm. Thankfully, I have a ton of hard, so I do stand a pretty good chance of getting it. Alright, final 3 chances, let's go. Never Rangers. What a sad scam game. Oh well, let's take a look at the log. Honestly, not that bad. Pretty good opening. 290 down. That is our third pair of holy sandals, but you know, I'll take it. Any boot drop is cool. Even wizard boots. Alright, I've got 71 hard clues. Let's go ahead and take a look at my log. Obviously, I've been very spooned by hard clues in the past. I've got a third age kite. A couple of pieces of gilded as well. So, not expecting anything too crazy. Let's go ahead and take out the kite for good luck. And yeah, hopefully we get the Zamorak full helm. That's all I'm really hoping for. Alright, let's give a spin for good luck and get into it. Ooh, Rune Plate Legs G. I honestly really like the Rune G set. Ooh, Sarah Plate Legs. This was kind of my main armor for a while in my UIM. Gothic Stole, and I guarantee you somebody is rushing in the clan chat to type Gothic Stole what. Man, hard clues fill up your inventory so much with stuff I actually want to keep. Nice. Always love... Oh, I didn't even notice the Robin Hood hat. I was just going to say it's always good to get a new piece of God D-hide. Oh, and another master clue. Actually, I think this is our first one from hard clues. Ooh, Rune Kite Shield G. What a nice looking item. I love the Rune G set. Oh, there's our first item in a while. There's Rune Plate Body H2. Man, when I was a kid, I thought the Heraldic armor was like the sickest thing ever. Oh, what's that? I wasn't sure what that red text was. Okay, we've done enough to unlock the Yuri Transforma mode. Cool. Nice. I thought that was for the Rune Kite Shield somehow. Nice. Alright, final 9 clues. We still have a shot at getting the Zammy full helm, I believe. Please, man. I need this. Alright, 4 more chances. If I don't get it, I'm just gonna let those master clues despawn. No big deal, but I would prefer... That is crazy. 4 black D-hide and 1 clue. Oh well, not the end of the world. We didn't get a ton of items. Easy clues kind of spoiled us, but I would have loved to have gotten the Zammy full helm at least. And I'm going to go ahead and set these clues down somewhere they can despawn, and try to do as many of the others as I can. Alright, I've got 39 elite clues, and this is where I'm starting to get a little nervous. So to get my music cape, which is definitely like a medium-term goal of mine, I need the Mimic track, and I've never actually gotten a Mimic on this account before. I did make sure that I have them enabled, so I should be able to get one. From this amount of elite clues, I feel like I should probably get one, right? But yeah, other than that, there's not a whole lot I need to do for my music cape, so that'll definitely be a goal for the future. Anyway, let's get into these elites. Okay, there we go. Dark trousers. Why are those worth 1 mil? Adamant Dragon Mask, and a Host Sidious Scarf. That was a very green clue. Oh, and another Master. Alright, Masters are good because hopefully if I don't get a Mimic from these elites, I can potentially still get one from my Masters. Oh, and we get an Afro on elite number 32. These rune crossbows are pretty interesting. Maybe I do some wildy content and risk them. And another Master clue. Alright, 23 clues to go. Plenty of chance. Okay, another Master. Surely we get a Mimic from all this, right? And unfortunately we have another step that we can't complete, but thankfully this is an item that I think we can get from elite clues. Yeah, the Black Dragon Mask. So I'm going to hold on to this, and hopefully I can complete it. Okay, I never thought I'd say it's too many Masters, but this is getting kind of ridiculous. Okay, I just want to get through these elites, so I'm going to pile the Masters up in this tile right here. Maybe I should have been doing that all along, but I didn't want to have like 20 Masters on the floor. Ooh, cool. What is that? Bucket Helm. Okay, I can do the Prayer Potion cosplay now. Shazian Scarf, and I almost didn't notice, but we've passed 750 collection log slots. Alright, I'm starting to get nervous. Okay, oh, Ranger Gloves. Apparently I already had those. Surely I get a Mimic. Yes! Okay. So, I've never actually fought the Mimic before. I don't know how to do it, so let me look up a guide real quick, and I'll give it a shot. Alright, most of the guides I saw say to spec it down with melee and then switch to mage, so that is exactly what I'm going to try. If you've done the Mimic before, feel free to give this a laugh. I'm sure I'm going to be doing absolutely awful. Well, that honestly kind of sucked. I wonder if my gear means I should probably prioritize melee. I just took way more damage than the guides were showing. Hey, but still, we knock out an elite combat task, and we get the music track we were after. So no matter what, we're at least one step closer to our music cape. Alright, what do we get from the Mimic? A Master clue. Why am I not surprised? Alright, hopefully we get at least one Master unique from this. Alright, final 10 elite clues. I'm pretty happy I got the Mimic, so I don't really care about anything else. Another Master clue. Alright, 6 more. I'm about to go on vacation, so hopefully it doesn't take too long to do all these Master clues, and there's another one. I don't particularly enjoy the thought of doing these on mobile or leaving them on the floor while I'm gone for a week, so hopefully we could just get them knocked out. And there's the end of the elite clues. We have 9 Masters to go, along with whatever we can do from what's on the floor, so hopefully some of those are easy. If not, we at least have 9 to look forward to, which is more Masters than I've ever opened at one time before. Looking at the Elite Collection log, we have a pretty decent number of uniques. Not as many as I'd hoped for, but with 60 Master clues, or 60 Elites, I can't really be begging. Alright, we have a nice little stack of Masters that we can't complete, but I'm going to hold on to one of those, so I have something to look forward to after my vacation. Anyway, we've only done 3 masters because I was hardcore for so long. Alright, 11 master clues. Surely I get the Bloodhound, right? Okay, Obsidian Cape R. Oh, cool, we get another Mimic. I'm going to try out the melee method, because I felt a little squishy in my mage gear. I think with a Trident, I'm not going to have that great DPS. Almost messed up the recording, but yeah, that definitely went a lot easier. I definitely don't like maging. I actually ended up using ranged with Botha, and that went so much better. I guess Crystal Armor is just a little bit tankier. Ooh, a double clue, that is amazing. And another Mimic. Okay, cool. The Samurai Casa is so cool. I'd love to have the full Samurai set. I am definitely a weeb. Alright. Last master clue. Surely we get the Bloodhound. Let's see it. And, oh well. I can't really complain. I got 2 uniques. One of them is pretty cool, the Samurai Casa. So I'm pretty happy with that opening. And now I get to decide which of my masters I'm going to keep. Alright, it was a tough choice, and even though I plan on doing Moons of Peril pretty soon, actually maybe after I get back from the beach, I'm going to go ahead and let these Blue Moon sets despawn. I just don't want to commit to a grind like that right now, especially when I'm going to be mobile only for a week. So instead, I am going to be going for the clue that requires the Pharaoh's Scepter. I already have 1 Pharaoh's Scepter, but I didn't stick around for my second, which I'm now regretting. And one last thing before I call it an episode, I'm going to go ahead and recolor my bow of Ferdinand. I had been using the white bow for a while. I kind of thought that was cool, but it looks too similar to the crystal bow, and I want something that stands out a little more. And the green bow, yeah, that looks pretty sick. I'm happy with that. Very nice. That was definitely GP well spent. I think I'm going to keep it red on my UIM. And with that, I can think of no better place to end this episode than at the spot of my death. This is where I lost hardcore status. I just went AFK during a clue. Which is a good reminder, never go AFK. But I sincerely hope you enjoyed this episode. If you got to the end of this, let me know what are you looking forward to on this account. I'm definitely looking forward to doing some collection log and completionist content. I'm also looking forward to learning some bosses. I have to admit I'm a pretty novice PVMer, so really anything I do is going to require a lot of learning. I want to say big thank you to everybody. I know I started these videos kind of in the middle of this account, same with my UIM, but the response has been really great and I really appreciate every single one of you. With all that said, this does mark the end of my Ironman progress series, and next episode is going to be the beginning of the completionist Ironman series. It's probably going to be a couple of weeks before I can post again. I am going to the beach, and then there's going to be a lot of time spent catching up at work. But thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I can't wait to see you in episode 1 of the completionist Ironman.